Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India announces Women Police Station Kohima as the best police station for Nagaland state in the annual ranking of police stations done by the ministry. A total of 16,955 police stations all over India evaluated, while only 74 stations shortlisted, out of which the Women Police Station Kohima got selected as the best performing police station in the state of Nagaland. Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Rajesh Sondrarajan issues notifies that single use of plastic will be banned with effect from July 1, 2022. The order also states that manufacture, import, stocking, distribution and use of single plastic including polystyrene and expanded polystyrene will be prohibited with effect from July 1, 2022. The Dimapur Naga Students Union is set to convene its second Union Assembly for the tenure of 2021-23 on May 7 at 1 p.m. at the Conference Hall Tourist Lodge in Dimapur. The body has called for all constituent unit president, general secretary, executive members and seniors of DNSU to attend the state assembly meeting. The 26 crore water treatment plant project at Zadima village in Kohima, which was approved in the year 2011, still remains far from being complete even after a decade. No pipe connections have been fitted to the units and the pipe connections between the three empty reservoirs were found to be rusted. In what seems to be a never-ending price hike trend, the price of domestic liquefied petroleum gas cylinder increases by Rs 50 for the second time in 2 months. With the latest revision, the 14.2 kg domestic cylinder will now cost Rs 1,018 in Dimapur. The Delhi police registers a case of kidnapping after BJP leader Tajinder Pal Singh Baka was arrested by Punjab police personnel. Hours after being arrested by the Punjab police, BJP leader Tajinder Pal Singh Baka returns to Delhi on Friday evening. Hello and welcome to Nltv News Now. I am Johanna Muri and now let's have a look at the news in details. The Women Police Kohima station of Kohima has been announced as the best police station for Nagaland state in the annual ranking of police stations done by the Ministry of Home Affairs. Government of India, notably a total of 16,955 police stations all over India were evaluated and 74 police stations were shortlisted, out of which Women Police Station Kohima was selected as the best performing police station in the state of Nagaland. Furthermore, a certificate of excellence issued by the MHA under due signature of Union Home Minister of India was handed over to the officer in charge of Women Police Station Kohima by the DGP Nagaland on Friday. The DGP, while extending his congratulations, also expressed his happiness that the Women Police Station was the only women police station in India to make it to the shortlisted list. And it is to be mentioned that during the program, S.R. Saravanan, ADGP and Special Secretary Home Nagaland, and Sandeep Tamgate, ADGP LNO Nagaland, were also attended the Antrik Suraksha Seva Patak in medal in recognition of their services towards the maintenance of internal security in the state. Dimapur Deputy Commissioner Rajesh Sondrarajan issued an order notifying that single use of plastic will be banned with effect from July 1, 2022. The order also stated that manufacture, import, stocking, distribution, sale and use of single plastic including polystyrene and expanded polystyrene will be prohibited with effect from July 1, 2022. Other banned items include earbuds with plastic sticks for balloons, plastic flags, candy sticks, ice cream sticks, and thermocol for decorations, along with plates, cups, glass, forks, spoons, knives, straws, trays, wrappings or invitation cards and cigarette packets, etc. The DC further appealed to all individuals, institutions, commercial establishments, educational institutions, offices, hotels, shops, restaurants, religious institutions, and faith-based institutions, industrial establishments, banquet halls, including military and parliamentary in the state, to abide by the order. DC also warned that any breach will be liable for penalties. The Union Minister of State for Electronics, IT Skills Development and Entrepreneurship, Rajiv Chandrasekhar, as part of his 3 days visit to Nagaland, visited the YouthNet Center at Dimapur on 5th May 2022. The Union Minister has been closely associated with YouthNet for the past 10 years and instrumental in supporting and promoting entrepreneurship in Nagaland through its program Impact 5000 by 18 founders of the YouthNet. Hekani Jakalu Kense appealed and stressed to the Minister for State for introducing integrated and common platforms for training providers across Nagaland so the youths can have easier access to various skills and career options and opportunities. Chandrasekhar acknowledged and appreciated YouthNet for the tremendous contribution in skilling the youth and playing a key role in addressing the skill gap and employment issues in Nagaland. Minister extended his support and agreed for organizing one of a common mega skill job and career fair in Nagaland. He further encouraged YouthNet in identifying and monitoring one role model entrepreneurship from all districts across Nagaland in the handloom, handcrafts and food processing sector. A free awareness health camp was held at a government middle school in Notun Bosti, Aukel on Saturday. Notably, the free health camp was organized under Central Council for Research in Homeopathy, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, with the cooperation from colony heads and chairmen. It is to be mentioned that during the camp, not only students but people residing in the locality also availed the opportunity for the free checkups. It may be mentioned that free medicines were also distributed during the camp.
As a part of our healthcare services, we are conducting regular free health camps and providing free medicines to all needy people with the cooperation of different colonies, villages and the heads, village chairmen heads they are very helping and cooperating with us to conduct this type of camps. So our office started 3 years back. So till now we have conducted more than 10 to 20 health camps in and around of Dimapur, and the patients response is very encouraging, and in future also we would like to conduct this type of camps.
Water treatment plant project at Kohima Zadima village received an approval in 2011 and an amount of Rs 26 crore was sanctioned for the project. However, the project remains incomplete even after a decade since funds began to release. The Zadima Village Council Authority along with media person visited the project site on May 4. During the visit, it was noticed that no pipe connections were fitted to the units, and the pipe connections between 3 empty reservoirs were found to be rusted. ZVC chairperson Nilahule Zalizo also condemned the PHED's response in the RTI application on the project. The PHED stated that the villagers were demanding for more water tanks. In response to the department, Salizo stated that response seems to be quite conflicting and an absolute lie. He pointed out that as per detailed project report, the water pipes from the water source to the tanks were supposed to be 10 inches. However, 5 inches pipes were fitted and that there is no water in the 3 reservoirs. The village authorities stated that the only demand the department was to complete the project for the villagers, and also stated that they have no point of time demanded for any water tanks. The Dimapur Naga Students Union is set to convene its second Union Assembly for the tenure 2021 to 2023 on May 7 at 1 p.m. at the Conference Hall Tourist Lodge in Dimapur. The body has called for all constituent unit president, general secretary, executive members and seniors of DNSU to attend the said assembly meeting. Mon Town Students Union on May 6 Friday disposed expired goods which were seized from shops across Mon Town during a surprise checking which was conducted on May 2. MTSU President and General Secretary Min Shem Konyak informed that seized goods were disposed of in the presence of Mon police personnel. MTSU warned all shops within Mon Town to abstain from selling expired goods and reminded them to the ban of sale of tobacco with products within 100 meters within the premises of educational institutions. MTSU further stated that the union would continue to conduct such checking within Mon Town and urge public and consumers to be mindful of such health hazardous products. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh on Friday announced at his felicitation program organized by Zomi Council at YPA General Headquarter Hall, Hingtam Lamka in Churchampur district that the only medical college in the Hill district of the state will be inaugurated and functional as part of the 100 action point for the first 100 days of the present government. In the address, the CM said that the completion of the college main building will take time. He also added that 115 crore has been sanctioned under the Northeast Road Construction Development Scheme for the construction of the Hinglep Road. The price of domestic liquefied petroleum gas cylinder has been increased by Rs 50. With the latest revision, the 14.2 kg domestic cylinder will now cost Rs 999.70 per cylinder in Delhi. It is to be mentioned that the hike in cylinder price has come at a time when people are already troubled with the sourcing prices of petrol and diesel in the country. The LPG price hike would add to the woes of the common man in India. Earlier this month, the price of the 19 kg commercial LPG cylinder was increased by Rs 102 to Rs 2,355.5. The price of 5 kg LPG commercial cylinder was also increased to Rs 655. In the last 1 year, domestic LPG's price have jumped to nearly Rs 200. Indian Meteorological Department on Friday said that rainfall is very likely over the northeastern parts of India during the next 5 days. Notably, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Manipur, Mizoram and Tripura will receive rainfall with isolated thunderstorm likely over Assam, Meghalaya till May 8. The IMD predicted that isolated heavy rainfall is very likely over Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram and Tripura on May 10 and over Assam and Meghalaya on May 9 and 10. Meanwhile, it also forecasted a squally wind speed reaching 40 to 50 km per hour, gusting to 60 km per hour, very likely to prevail over South Andaman Sea and adjoining Southeast Bay of Bengal and Andaman and Nicobar Islands for the next 3 days, and warned fishermen not to venture into the Andaman Sea and Southeast Bay of Bengal that are likely to be very rough. Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sharma-led government held a meeting with its allied parties, Assam Gana Parishad and United People's Party Liberal at Kaziranga on Friday. CM Sharma said that Kaziranga session was an opportunity to brainstorm on a series of schemes and roles of cabinet colleagues and legislators in proper implementation of schemes as per Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. The meeting saw cabinet and legislatures of BJP and allied party members in the day-long session in Kaziranga. Himanta Biswa Sharma-led government will be completing its first year in office on May 10. The Delhi police on Friday registered a case of kidnapping after BJP leader Tajinder Pal Singh Baka was arrested by Punjab police personnel. Hours after being arrested by the Punjab police, BJP leader Tajinder Singh Pal Baka had returned to Delhi on Friday evening. After Delhi police took Baka's custody, Punjab cops approached the Punjab Haryana High Court against the detention of its police team in Kutra Kshetra, Punjab and Haryana High Court to hear the matters of the alleged detention of Punjab police officials by Haryana police. Both sides have filed reports on the incident, claiming that they have not denied any police officials.
और फिर मैंने कहा कि क्या हुआ, कोई वारंट नहीं दिखाया। मैंने कहा मुझे 7-8 लोगों ने जब उठा लिया तो मैंने कहा कम से कम मुझे पटका तो बांधने दो। मुझे समझ आ गया कि शायद पंजाब पुलिस के लोग हैं, तो साथ ये पटका पहनने का मौका नहीं दिया, चप्पल पहनने का मौका नहीं दिया और सीधा जाके मुझे जिप्सी के अंदर बिठा दिया, जिप्सी के अंदर फेंक दिया गया। तो जिस तरीके से ये अवैध तरीके से ये किडनैपिंग पंजाब पुलिस द्वारा की गई, ना लोकल पुलिस को इन्फॉर्म किया गया, ना यहाँ पे जो एमएम को पेश करना था वो किया गया। और जैसे कोई आतंकवादी होता है इस तरीके से 40-50 पुलिसकर्मी आते हैं, 14-15 पुलिसकर्मी मेरे घर के बाहर आ जाते हैं, 8-10 पुलिस की गाड़ियाँ आती है, वो आपने सीसीटीवी फुटेज में देखा होगा। तो निश्चित रूप से ये संदेश देने की कोशिश है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल के खिलाफ जो बोलेगा वो देश का सबसे बड़ा आतंकवादी और उसको हम छोड़ेंगे नहीं।
ठीक है, पहले भी ऐसी खबरें आई हैं कि तजिंदर भगत के घर पे पंजाब पुलिस आई है। ऐसा कौन सा मामला है जिसके मामले में बार बार पुलिस आ रही है आप?
देखिए, एक टीवी चैनल के ऊपर मैंने ये कहा था कि जब तक अरविंद केजरीवाल कश्मीरी पंडितों के नरसंहार पे जो उन्होंने झूठा बोला उसके ऊपर माफ़ी नहीं मांगते हैं, हम उनको चैन से जीने नहीं देंगे। आगे का पीछे का काट दिया और ये लिख दिया कि बग्गा ये कह रहे हैं कि अरविंद केजरीवाल को जीने नहीं देंगे और एफआईआर कर दी गई। जब पंजाब कोर्ट ने उनको पूछा, हाई कोर्ट ने उनको पूछा कि क्या इसका कोई रिएक्शन पंजाब में, वो हमने पंजाब में एफआईआर क्यों की, तो उन्होंने 2-3 मामले और अलग अलग थानों में डीडीआर काट दी, केस रजिस्टर्ड कर दिए।
A fire broke out at Life Insurance Corporation office building in Sandkrashus area in Mumbai on Saturday morning at 7 a.m. 8 fire tenders have been dispatched to douse the fire at the 2-story structure located on an SV road in Wild Parley West. According to the Mumbai fire officials, the fire is confined to electric wiring, installation, computers, file records and wooden furnitures in the salary saving scheme section on the second floor of the building. So far, no reports of injuries and casualties have been made. Sri Lanka President Gotabaya Rajapaksa declared a state of emergency on Friday in the crisis-hit country for the second time in 5 weeks. The declaration by Rajapaksa stated that emergency was called to ensure public security and protection of public order and for the maintenance of supplies and service essential to the life of the community. The move comes after nations saw massive protests demanding the resignation of the country's president and the entire government over the economic crisis in the country. The state of emergency in effect from May 6 at midnight. US President Joe Biden announced a new weapon package worth $150 million for the Ukraine on Friday. The new package includes 25,000 155mm artillery rounds, counter-artillery radars for detecting source of enemy fire, electric jamming equipment and spare parts. Biden is pressing Congress to authorize $33 billion to Ukraine package, including $20 billion in military assistance, as the administration have already spent more than $3.4 billion worth of weaponry to war-laden countries. Chelsea Football Club has confirmed that the teams have agreed with a consortium-led Los Angeles Dodgers part owner Todd Bailey and backed by Clear Lake Capital over the acquisition of the English Premier League soccer team. The Stamford Bridge-based outfit announced that £7.4 billion deal for the resigning European Championship in a statement issued in the early hours of Saturday. Subjected to receiving the required approvals, the club stated that sale is expected to complete in late May, subject to all necessary regulations approved. Chelsea said that new owners would pay £2.5 billion to purchase shares while committing a further £1.75 billion to invest in the stadium. Women's team, the Academy and the Chelsea Foundation. Four district of state is to witness a total shutdown of power from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily in parts of Mokokchung District, Mon and Longlang District from May 9 to 14, while Zonopoto from May 16 to 20 and Twinsang from May 20 to 26. Notably, the Department of Power has informed that move has been taken in view of the vegetation clearance for 66 kV transformation lines under transmission Mokokchung, which is scheduled from May 9 to 26, 2022. In a press release, Transmission Division Mokokchung Executive Engineer Ahoto Aye informed that the proposed exercise was necessitized with the aim to provide stability, power supply and avoid unwanted disruption of supply. The department further appealed to all public in the affected areas to extend cooperation. That is all for now. Thank you for tuning in, and for more updates, keep watching Nagaland TV.